They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. And they work this out past the 25. A gain there of 21 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Yeah. Oh, my, bro.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions, not there.
What does skip artist do?
After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a 1st down.
Now Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
She's on her back.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Did she just lean over too far?
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk.
Thank God he caught it.
He'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
I had to break 2
the
tackles.
Opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Yes,
And again, it's Rodgers. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And an alley to run. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans 37.
More rushing yards than our running back.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Hey, I fell forward, bro.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Just don't throw it to Richard.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Rodgers. And this one's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target.
Oh, no colors, bro.
He had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
You're right.
It feels like this offense has carried its
I am blue, bro. I am blue man.
You know, because you
part of the blue man group. Oh boy.
He's going to go down the 37-yard line. They're going to have to go for the
he threw it to you right off the bat, thinking you were me because of red.
Rodgers going to throw. He can run for it, and he will.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Inside the 15-yard line. I wasn't sure about this for time and had a safe field, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 at the goal line, or actually for the punt return. And I thought it was you, and you were on a go route. Or was it what I'd say?
Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right now. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 26. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun. Rodgers
I don't know.
Now as the Titans defense
Wasn't even moving. I don't know why it was that far away from me.
More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams.
This makes me think. I was doing a challenge earlier.
And that is not good.
Oh my God.
Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Where was the power, bro?
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Well, that reminds me, I was doing a challenge earlier,
and certainly they'll be hoping to hit
if the team ices you, does it take away like a lot of shit for you? Because like it didn't show me where I was gonna kick, it didn't show me how much power I was doing or anything. Like it didn't show me in that bar. Yeah, zoomed in. I had no idea. I went way right.
It's a gain of 34. They go play action with Wilson.
Pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
I'm not going to put him in the whole first quarter.
They go play action now. Wilson, flush to his right. He'll run it. Wilson hit.
Oh,
it's
of
loose.
course.
It's out, fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
Yes.
Jamal Adams on the safety blitz, too fast to handle. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Wilson, they complete it to
Hill. How the fuck
Hill.
does he hold on to that?
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Fucking 95.
Extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This is Clark.
Oh my God.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Wilson. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Oh my God.
It's unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay it. And we've seen it all now. It's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, let's talk Super Bowl. We have to. Before the year,
Malcolm Butler.
predictions for the
Now
Super
he'll have
Bowl.
his
You
X
got one of the
factor.
teams right. You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints
very
losing
nice.
to New England. Well, I didn't get a chance to rectify things, so who's going to win the big game, partner?
Well, I think San Francisco wins 35-34. MVP, usually a quarterback. But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner is going to have 13 tackles and an interception return for a touchdown and be the upset MVP winner over Jimmy Garoppolo, because in the Super Bowl, if the quarterback does anything, he wins the award. But this time, the defense, which got them there, is going to take charge, and Fred Warner
Oh my God.
Super Bowl MVP, 49ers, Super Bowl champions.
You went above and beyond with great specifics there. I'll be a little bit more general. I'll just say that the Chiefs are going to win by a touchdown. Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Charles, you and I have made our predictions for Super Bowl 54. Well, coming soon, the official Madden NFL 20 Super Bowl prediction. Something Madden folks do every year is predict how they think the big game is going to play out. And that prediction, with the help, by the way, from Peyton and Eli Manning, is going to be revealed on Thursday, January 30th, 9 Eastern. Go to EA.com/theprediction to check it out. And keep pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And they're going deep for Hill.
Oh, come on, Butler. Yes!
It is intercepted.
Beautiful throw.
Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
Get away.
And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way
good shit, bro.
35.
With his X Factor. Fucking
bad Seattle memories on that sequence. Russell Wilson intercepted again by Malcolm Butler.
And let's face it, when we went into this game, were we not wondering, could that happen again? When we have to talk about this, would Malcolm Butler be able to pull it off?
Oh, no.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and he's going to go down again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Here's Rodgers, flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Fucking old man juke.
Going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
The juke is so slow with him, bro.
Rodgers now on first down. He sets to fire deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I thought we caught that.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
I thought we caught that one.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you use.
The ball comes out.
Oh, fuck you. Come on.
So possession will stay the same. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
This is nothing back into the game.
No. Let's go. Let's go double count right here. Double count. Bad.
It's unfortunate for you, Richard.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. They're going deep for Hill.
Oh, you got them. Oh, no.
It's caught inside the 20.
Oh, my God.
He's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first
Butler must have been so fucking tired.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they're going for 2 again.
Well, this is exactly what I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Bro, where's Big Q at, huh?
Retired.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because
weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
I got one.
The 20. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory.
He was really fast last year.
From McCaffrey, 63 yards on the ground. Well, that didn't take
oh my God, bro.
We're already looking at a first and goal situation.
Hold on.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Yes.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Hey. Very nice.
Marquise Brown there to make the grab as they are able to cut into that lead.
Still in that puppy training, I see,
bro. They had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
All the way back.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
The fumble?
Aaron Donald in there to bury him.
97 Aaron Donald.
So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Steps away to his left. Just keeping the play alive.
Oh, my God.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Titans. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
Okay.
That touchdown
Good
catches,
animation.
he's been the headliner. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh, look at that.
Into the for a Tennessee touchdown.
Doing 90-40 transaction to the
Hollywood, Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that makes it 24-13.
Hey, what's up? Okay. All right. Down 11, still 2 minutes left in the third. We can do this.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. Oh, and this is going to wind up with safety. And you know the man who sat in my chair the last few years. He has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now.
I hit triangle.
I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
I was blocking one of them, but he just got right off of me.
This time. Called on a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
Oh, here we go.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
I like how you say that, because I haven't taken a run yet.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sack.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
Oh, my God.
The 20. There he goes right side. And he's going to score. It's
You got to be shitting me.
Touchdown.
No.
So the Titans bring the offense back out to go for 2. Wilson. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Rodgers, a free play. He'll buy some, and he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun, so they will accept the penalty and move forward. Back now in Buffalo. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. Rodgers now to throw. Eluded, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
Oh, my God.
Complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before before taking it down inside the 30.
Still, beautiful throw, though.
Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Rodgers now on first down.
Oh, my.
Complete. That's home. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
He did that.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Oh, no. Ooh. Oh, my God, bro.
As this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing now is Rodgers.
He
goes down. Von Miller able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. This is caught. Gronkowski. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone and all.
And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Here's Rodgers to throw. And an alley to run.
Oh, my.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. From the gun, Rodgers.
Oh, beautiful.
Will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 8 yards out, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Important extra point.
Do we not have to right now?
This gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
I hope so.
And it's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short, and they're going to have poor starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 10-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right.
And look at this. They get the turnover.
I can't move.
It's intercepted.
Oh, they wouldn't let me move. I couldn't get over to him the block.
They'll take this back down inside the 20. Devin Hester, the intended receiver.
Beautiful throw.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Oh, no.
What?
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a second and forever. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long. Wilson wants to throw it. Rolling to his left. Forced out, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. There's some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
I got a feeling.
But hit L1 and then up with the right stick.
Wilson to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution?
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
I can't move.
And he's going to let it go. Oh, but
you
this
should
is
just
going
let it
to
go, Richard.
backfires. It's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. That he's
Are you
able
sure
to
about
get
that
back to the 33-yard line.
What do you mean? They're on the 15, you fucking dumbass. Better field position my fucking... Jesus Christ. Oh, I can tell what you were trying to do, Richard. Oh my God.
Pressure there as it's intercepted.
Pressure inaccurate.
Picked
I
up
love
by
it.
Casey Hayward. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking it's something between the ears.
Doesn't matter in
The
walking
confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody...
It's caught at the 10.
Of course.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Wilson.
I'm just going to try to run this clock out. Please tackle fumble. Fucking hit stick that asshole. Oh my God, Deion Sanders can't catch up to him.
He's gonna score. He's gonna score.
Oh my fucking God.
Oh no, he lost the football.
Oh, Deion Sanders, he's so tired.
The Red Sea parts.
Everybody's tired. Go, go, go! Yes! Defense, baby! Oh, Fro, Mr. The dude that's never going to see the fucking wide receiver 5, who's never going to see the field, has to step up now.
Probably just hoping the defense could hold him, maybe force the punt. Instead,
oh,
they
okay,
force
that's
the
right. Yeah, you're right.
Take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted.
No!
Will go down back at the 12.
I thought for sure he was doing that.
Oh my God.
A bunch of hockey pucks up here. Unacceptable.
Absolute trash.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash.
God, these Twitch packs suck.
I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it Yeah. They can't catch up because they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be
Are either of you two still here?
Yes.
Oh, Pro is here.
Competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance. Jump in the dance, no man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought they could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash.
And I'm fucking a little bit mess, but she fucking run through the catch. The one driving off, but she knocked my fucking cord out from my fucking HDMI, so I was looking at a black screen. Luckily I called that one play. I knew about.
This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making a lot of trash talk. He calls himself making a name. I put him in jail. The ghost regretting for letting him stay in the game.
Are you tired now?
Next time, I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip, no stumble. I take off moves, magic. And watch me do through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. They're gonna blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put it in gas. I will not
crash.
Oh boy. For as gay as they were, in fact, I was trying to play that well watching a dog. I guess it could have went a lot worse.
We could tell you were trying to watch a dog.
Offense. No, offense anymore. Of course, she's fucking tired as fuck now. And sleeping on the middle leg of the goddamn table.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team got it, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is
Baker Bumfield.
I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode.
Exclusive reward.
If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere.
Fucking beans out everything. This should pull on my power cord for important time.
Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded at the 2.
Looks like it.
And nice work on the return.
How fucking dare you?
Drive just past the 30-yard line.
I hit stick their blocker, okay? What stadium are we at?
What do you think, Buzz?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I wonder if the
first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson.
I wonder if the new Raiders stadium's in here
yet. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Oh, can't fix my camera.
They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. Well, he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Tackle made there by Robert Alford. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted.
No wonder he wasn't trying to throw it.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Deion Sanders in his own home.
On play action, Rodgers rolling to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
To try again after the sack. Rodgers, screenplay, Johnson. This one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On first down, Rodgers. And Walker has it.
Good stiff arm. Oh, my.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Good.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker.
Do it again, you
Good
won't.
gain of 9 on first down.
Oh, don't be him.
Because I can't do that.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Is it illegal to punt the ball after you score a touchdown?
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Because, like, if I was in the NFL, I would do that. Every touchdown, that would be my signature. Just fucking punt that shit right into the stands. Give some lucky person a ball.
Look the ball in, secure the catch.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, the run after
Every
the
fucking
catch
touchdown.
up in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
What you are, though. Richard.
Damn.
Richard.
Yes, Robert.
Faggot.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On the crossing route, complete. It's Holt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They run on first down with Jackson. They're able to work this to the 25.
He was going to chuck me anyway, but I got him to do that and slow down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Shut up, bro.
So here's a 1st and 10 now.
I scared him at
Raider
least.
territory at the 25-yard line. On the run, this is Jackson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me
pressure.
Very nice.
And Wilson's going to go down. Sacked there by Ray Lewis.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. A quick sidestep here, CD. The NFL doing something kind of neat for its 100th season, which wraps up with Super Bowl 54. They're inducting a 20-man class, a centennial class, into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year. Now, a number...
Yeah, I got stuck on him. He grabbed me.
Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
I tackled over Henry. 1-3.
And Lambo will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled. But they do get the field goal before they have to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Oh, pancake.
And he'll be brought down
breakfast?
At the 23,
Pancakes.
make it the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now it sounds like things...
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
That looked like you just meant to throw it directly to him.
It's a foot race. And this will
He
be
said
a
right now I was going to cut the
touchdown.
field with a space there, and it was bad timing.
Josh Lambo now for the point after.
Yeah, that just straight up looked like you meant to throw it to him.
Yes,
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first collusion from you. Yeah, I said it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, there's another piece of collusion. Thanks, Rick,
the
for blocking.
19-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
There you go.
So you're calling
It's all
plays
about progress.
geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z. And see if we can move forward.
Fuck you.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Second
He's
down
ready to
pass
cut up.
play
Let's
there,
do
but
it.
it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
My.
And this one goes nowhere.
Fucking
losing yardage back at the 22. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Oh, I know you don't, Richard.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 36. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Though they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a give, right side.
Oh, my.
Jackson shedding through the defense. And the
Whoever 88 is there, Harrison Sr., he's fucking tired as fuck.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd. But there's also something to challenge.
Hey, I ran my route perfectly. It went over me, and I couldn't turn.
See if you can get us out of it a little bit.
I fucking hate how this thing does that all the time.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And Diggs has it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down. Now it's Rodgers. This will be caught by Brown. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player, not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
called a little bit later.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown, 17-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Oh, he still has a second. That's bullshit.
He tried to fall down. He did the fucking aggressive dive.
Oh, she would have fumbled on that.
Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee,
no, we wouldn't have gotten it anyway.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Oh. Why do anything else?
And
I got it.
It's going to be intercepted a third time.
I'm trying.
Picked out by Pat Tillman. Returned out shy in midfield to the 46-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
Exciting,
it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
God.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh my.
And he's up past the 20
Tried to
to the
juke the other side of him.
22-yard
Didn't work.
line.
Pancake.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're
not
too pleased that they didn't
just hold on to it.
Point. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. Woo!
Touchdown.
Dancing, baby.
Chris Johnson, 78 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Beautiful play call, Pro.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here, he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
This will be taken very short.
Oh, there's that enforcer, Pro.
At the 24-yard line.
Fucking fullback.
Yep. The fullback who caught it on his back.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think
there it is again.
Feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way.
Yeah, speaking of which, I never realized until like really looking at him yesterday. But Josh Jacobs has fucking 98 carrying. I did not realize that.
2nd and 12. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue.
It should work mine that fucking 10 times at least. I'm giving up a pass if they fucking throw it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught inside the 25.
That's what fucking moves every fucking time you run it.
A big play there. 65 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Favorite fucking fielding ball.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Nobody left.
I know. I went for the same guy. And then touched you.
The Raider offense set to get this drive
started.
Sorry,
they did what they had to do
to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown,
no eyeballs.
cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Draw play. This is Henry. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Richard, what? Because as soon as you throw it, Richard, my guy can't move. I don't know why, but I can't.
And an interception in the end
like, you think I'm just running that far off of your fucking throw for just for any reason?
A Sugar Bowl game against Auburn, the last play of the game, he switched assignments to make sure he was on the top
if your ball
Auburn,
is not on its way directly to me, if it is inaccurate at all, my guy just can't move.
So much knowledge in that mind. What a great career Deion Sanders had. 8-time Pro Bowler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Quick, 380. 45.
On 1st down, it's Jackson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 3rd down, Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's
could have had another one.
Incomplete.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. They set up the screen for Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Back now in Arlington. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Flush to his right. Going deep for Walker. And my goodness.
Oh, my God. He was behind me and everything.
Picked off around the 27.
Good punt.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down. It's Jackson, and he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
You see the score, Richard. Good defense,
the Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of
mainly talking about Richard there, folks. At least you made a noise.
Team had one tell me once, you know, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. They'll run on first down. It's Henry. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offensive pass interference?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 46. They were looking for Johnson that time. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game.
I did it again, bro.
Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath.
It's all about scaring them.
First down yardage on the first play.
Shut up, Richard.
Give him 14.
2
minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
How dare you?
Pop Warner, ampersand. Put that in mothballs.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Well, last game,
that burst good for 20 and a first down.
It's just that last one.
So they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown. Marvin Harrison. They make the ground. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Sure.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that'll make this a 3-score game.
I know you did.
Are you sure with that, bud?
Yes. I was waiting for Richard to say something to me, though.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No, I didn't know, Richard.
What's the hot route, bud?
This field at the 2.
Yes, it's the red one. Extra hot.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
Turn your back completely to the
Oh, yeah, Richard.
The Raider offense set to
Shut
get
up.
this drive started.
I'm not the one who
Down
threw
big here
fucking
late.
3 or 4
I don't know,
picks already.
Just one last drive here for Clyde. Some people...
Oh, wait, threw 6 picks?
And he goes down.
I have 4 last game.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Rogers had a rough play.
Good thing I'm offense next, am I right?
Fucking last night, because I'm
So now
done.
20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Mariota back at this point.
One final try for
that,
Rodgers.
Rob.
We've seen this
Yeah, but pick at
This will be
it.
incomplete. 1 second left to
Who
go.
the fuck was I
His
there?
main target
Is that Waller?
Walker, the intended receiver.
How the fuck did he not catch that?
It looked like a wall trying to catch it.
Pass on that last
You're
play,
right.
and that means he'll need to
Just
come
bounced right
up
off
with
my
something here on
fucking big
3rd
ass
down.
broad shoulder.
One final try now for Rodgers.
Oh, I thought that was another pick.
He completes it to Henry.
Good throw, Ricky.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
Wow.
Knew that was coming.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light. Go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know if
God.
Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot. No see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady.
Regular season 0 win reward. 25 coins. Love it. 0 for 4 that season.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your Rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Beat flow. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter right. Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rocket? That's a close encounter of what kind? But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
Head out then. See if Scott wants to play Siege later or something. See ya.
The Raiders on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
No!
Escape, and he goes down. Aqib Talib, the corner, with a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. They complete it to Hill.
Oh, I'm
He's
good.
got daylight. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Taysom Hill, 81 yards. As his guys have now moved out in front. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is up to 5. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it ends with an Oakland touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Gone.
Oh,
that
bullshit.
will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Good coverage that time by Malcolm Butler. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Goff now.
Oh, come on. If I didn't move, that was right to me.
Incomplete.
God damn it.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now Sanders. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out right now, clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead. These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Oh, my goodness, I did not mean to do that.
It brings up 2nd and goal. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Well, running with Jacobs. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Foles. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
God.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Gone. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now gone. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, but now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before?
No, come on.
I can go to right now.
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Back to throw. Go
Yeah.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Trying to get it to Woods. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Foles. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, but they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Foles. But he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To throw again on 2nd down. Foles. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. One last throw here for Goff. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Why is no one online?
This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Bullock out now to kick this one away.
Bullock.
This will be taken about the 12. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Delay of game, offense.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Check. Fresno. What we got? Where's 52? Watch 52.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback.
And the ball is knocked out, and the Raiders pick it up. And some room to run now. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And, boy, things switched on a dime here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown and also a 2-point try on top successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
So now Dalton and the Bengals down by 2 touchdowns. A little over a minute and a half remaining. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on second down. Dalton, he gets this in the hands of Mixon. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. Finding Green complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be second and goal. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. On second down, Jacobs. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right. Five-star hotel, and I wish it's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
That's why you treat my friend good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just
yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bros on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
With this round here, I make a joke. Everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails.
Oh,
my man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Keep the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, 100 yard dash.
Oh, they expire February 29th. Okay. That'll be fun. I'll get that eventually.
They slept on the team, now they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This shit, we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets, the coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time, be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Got it on, smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash. 100 yard dash.
93, 90, 90. Back to the Gronk.
Night
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
So hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, ahead, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, y'all beat the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? Of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all beat the flow. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your
Shitty last round. I don't need any of these people.
like rockets, fool. Close encounter of what kind? But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Blow your mind.
Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the Jag calling. Let me click over real quick. Then let my Jag talk it. I eat it. Ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. With a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. To the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like, who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it? Rep for your bro, for your post, your poppin' your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Hey, look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend, sweet. This sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, is it to get rich or dead trying. This ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or a bed. Do what you can to do, make your next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show